So, how was practice today?
It's good. It's fine. Pretty good Tuesday. Made it through pretty good. So I like the way we kind of got after it, and so I think our guys understand what we have at stake. First conference game. We're at home. We ask for it every year to have the first conference game here. So we're excited about having North Texas come here.
It looks like North Texas struggles in a couple of key areas. From what I can see, they give up a bunch of points in the first and third quarters. Start the game and start the second half, and then their defense on third down has been lacking this year. So, are those points of emphasis? I know they probably are every week, but
they're every week. It's kind of hard to. I really almost never look at it and say, wow, they're, because different opponents. We played 4 games. We played 2 pretty good people. If you look at maybe our game against Austin Peay, that's skewed. Some of the games, some of the things against Nebraska and Mississippi State are skewed. They're pretty good teams, So, once you get through our conference season, you have a better idea. I know that they're in our conference. They have 85 scholarships just like we do. And I see good players. I see guys that play hard. I see a team that only needs a spark to get going. They were really not out of it against Iowa. Just needed someone to make a play to get them kind of back in it. They were ahead against SMU. At one point, they were right in it with Rice. They're just a play or two away from really getting their team going. We've been there, where you're just wanting someone to make a play, get a spark. And so that's where you got to understand as a team that they're a conference team. They're going to be confident playing us as they were against Rice. We've got to do things well. We can't turn it over. We've got to get explosive plays. We've got to be good on third downs. We've got to be good scoring touchdowns and stopping them from touchdowns. So all the same thing. So I don't really look at where they're statistically weak other than this is what they do. How do we attack them?
Is their secondary probably the strength of their defense?
I think their safeties are good players. They have a safety that's a couple of safeties that'll come downhill and hit you. They're missing one of their best players. The Byers kid has a back injury. He's been playing. He was with coach, when they came down to Boca, and he's out. So they lost one of their stalwarts back there. But I think the other guys have played well. It's been a combination of things, for them. But the biggest thing is they haven't caught their stride yet. And that's one of the things we've got to try to work like heck and control. We can control. And try not to let them get their stride.
Coach, when you look at North Texas on video, is there anything that you see offensively or defensively that kind of intrigues you when you're game planning for them?
Well, offensively, I think they're doing really good stuff. They're doing, run hybrid stuff, which is what a lot of people do, and they're good at it. They've moved the ball. Moving the ball has not been an issue. Now, finishing drives, they've tried a lot of field goals. They've turned it over some, but they've moved the ball. They've got good skill players. The quarterback's an older veteran guy that played against us last year, so he knows where to go with the ball. So they're going to move the ball. And then defensively, they got an active front. The Roberts kid that's a defensive end has 4 sacks. You got to know where he's at. He's active, and and then in the back end with those safeties, they're downhill guys. So and Coach McCartney's a defensive guy, so they're going to be good on defense. So we got to work it out for us. I don't know where anybody thinks that all of a sudden it's we've got 2 wins. That's all we have. We got to keep working.